Yeah, it was pretty frustrating from the coach's standpoint. We thought we were gonna play a little bit better. Uh, and I don't, I thought we had a good week of practice. I thought we had good game plan going in, and I will say that on the film, or during the game, Rockridge was a little faster than we thought, a little more physical than we thought, but they didn't do anything different than we talked about, and kind of after watching, some of the replays and stuff, we just didn't play our best game, and kind of when we made a few bad plays, it continued just to snowball after that. I mean, I understand that our team is at the varsity level is going to be judged on wins and losses. And, I kind of told the team and I told the fans and all of our parents that, that's not the only thing that I judge our season by. I judge it on our improvement week by week.
Mhm.
I judge it on, kind of the relationships between the coaches and players and between our players and, team morale and things that we implemented this year. We had our father son bags tournament at the beginning of the year that I thought was huge, was awesome. Had a great turnout. We had a bonfire for our varsity team where our seniors made commitments to the team. I thought that was awesome. We had during senior week, we had an underclassmen tribute speech where I offered the opportunity for our underclassmen to pick a senior that stood out to them, that maybe made them a better football player, made them a better person, and those were things that I wanted to accomplish. Now, I was hoping that would turn into a few more wins just to kind of build that team morale, and it didn't work out exactly the way I wanted it. But I think the biggest takeaway, I guess, on the field is never never doubt Erie Propstown Panther. 0-5. We've talked about this many times that I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I knew we were a better team than that. I just didn't know how
Mhm.
they were gonna respond when we were kind of out of the playoffs, not completely, but still kind of out of it. And, I hate saying they surprised me, but, they did surprise me a little bit, and they just fought and they kept battling, and each week, we continue to get better, stayed focused, all those little things where it's easy for a team to just kinda start worrying about the next season. And we never really did that in that stretch. And it was awesome because we had the last play win against Orion that was one of the best wins I've ever been a part of. And then we had the senior night win that was very special to our seniors. So there's a lot of good to take out of this season, even though, one of our big goals was to get to the playoffs. I'm not happy with that, and I'm not gonna um, that's something that's always gonna be on my mind, but, I would never say the season's a failure or that we didn't accomplish a lot. Throughout the entire season, we kept showing up to practice, we kept battling, um, and I just think that's a testament to our guys and their character and their mental toughness because like I said, I've been part of teams, in various sports where it didn't end up like that, and it just continued to get ugly, so to speak. I've talked a lot about Jeremiah
Mhm.
Toshavar, the quarterback. I wasn't sure after last year, him being kind of hurt half the year, and then this was his first time being the varsity quarterback, and knowing Coach Abbott wanted to run the ball a lot with him, I just didn't know how he was gonna perform in that role. But he performed. He was awesome. He was tough. He turned out I mean, he averaged just under 5 yards a carry, and again, he's what 5'7", 5'8", 150 pounds. So that was awesome. And again, credit to the lineman for giving him those holes, but he definitely just he played super tough. Eamon Barron, I knew he was going to have a good year on both sides of the ball because he did commit himself to the weight room, and it was about every week where he had a block of the week or a hit of the week, and he's big, fast, strong, likes contact. So that was good to see. That didn't surprise me, but sometimes you think guys are going to be like that and they don't turn out like that.
Mhm.
Um, Alex Lindell, he stands out, our foreign exchange student. You never really know what you're going to get, and he was a great guy to have on the team. He showed up. He was part of our most of our scout teams. He wasn't our starting kicker to start the year, and then Justice Huff got hurt, and he became a really good kicker for us. And I think our last practice, he made maybe a 44-yard field goal or something like that. And it was just one of those things, like the guys are getting pumped, and he might have had a little wind at his back, but we don't have to talk about that. Yeah, so it was super fun to have him. Jesse Livingston, he came in at guard week 4 after Zeb Wicks got hurt, and he never gave Zeb his job back. And nothing that Zeb did bad, but he just, man, he was a good guard, and he knew his assignments. He knew his leverage. It was awesome to see that, because he's been in the weight room, and he just surprised me so much with his football play. Zeb Wicks, speaking of Zeb, he shows up day in and day out, and he wants to always do extra conditioning. And preseason, I'm good with that, and he's getting, early in the season, there's more guys running with him, but as the season starts, a few guys kind of trickle out, and he still has a following. I talked to that fresh soft team after the game, and I just said they remind me of a team a couple years ago that we made a nice little run and won the conference. And we have, that team has size, they have speed, they have a lot of intelligence. They just have a lot of different parts that, with every football team, you want size, you want speed, you want a commitment, and all those things. And we kind of talk, some of the coaches, like with that 2021 team, they were super talented, and they had it all. And some of the guys committed themselves to the weight room, some of the guys didn't, and I think that's, most programs can say that about any teams they had. And I told the guys, I said, we've had really good summer turnouts the past 3 or 4 years, and we got to take it one step further. We have to start doing a little bit more during the during the school year. And if we can get a few of those other guys to jump on board with that, because a good nucleus of our guys are going to do that. We saw it last year with the young guys. It's to get that middle crowd to kind of push over with them, and really believe and really commit, and it could be something special. I know that, and I think the coaches know that, and I think the players know that. But again, it's not what we know, it's what we do.
Raiders on 3. 1, 2, 3. Panthers!